Hey everyone, welcome back. People keep asking me for an update on 3I Atlas. And honestly, I understand why. This mysterious interstellar visitor has captured the imagination of astronomers and dreamers alike. It's been hiding behind the sun for months now out of our view, but soon it's going to return. And when it does, scientists are watching closely, because something about this object isn't quite right. You see, 3I Atlas isn't behaving like a normal comet. In fact, it's behaving badly. Now, before we dive in, let's clear something up. There's been a lot of talk online about this being an alien craft or some kind of probe. I get it. The internet loves a good mystery, but the truth is, the real story is far more fascinating and far more important than fiction. 3I Atlas was discovered by the Atlas Survey Team. That's the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, a group of telescopes spread across Hawaii, Chile, and South Africa, designed to detect asteroids that could threaten Earth. But one night something unusual appeared on their screens, a faint moving dot. It wasn't following the orbit of any known comet or asteroid. And when the data came in, astronomers realized this thing wasn't from our solar system. It was moving too fast, coming in from a strange direction, and its chemical signature didn't match anything we'd seen before. That's when they knew. They'd just found another interstellar visitor, the third one ever detected after Oumuamua and 2I Borisov. And this one, 3I Atlas, wasn't just visiting, it was acting up. When scientists say it's behaving badly, they don't mean it's breaking physics, they mean it's breaking our expectations. Most comets are predictable. They come from the outer regions of our solar system, places like the Oort cloud, and they're made of the same stuff as everything else here, frozen water, dust, and rock. When they get close to the sun, the heat turns their ice into vapor, forming those beautiful glowing tails we see in the night sky. But 3I Atlas doesn't play by those rules. Its brightness changes erratically. Its outgassing is strange. It releases gases in bursts that don't match its size or orbit. And its tail. Well, it doesn't behave like a normal comet tail at all. It seems alive in some way, twitching, shifting, reacting unpredictably, almost as if it's made of something alien, and in a sense, it is. Everything in our solar system, from Mercury to Neptune, every moon, every rock, even you and me, is made of elements forged in the same star, our sun. Billions of years ago, our solar system formed from a single massive cloud of gas and dust. Every comet, every planet, every atom in your body, it all came from that same recipe. Our sun, like all stars, is a giant fusion reactor. It fuses hydrogen, the simplest and most abundant element in the universe, into helium, and over time, it creates heavier elements through fusion, up to a point. In stars like ours, fusion stops at iron. That's the limit. Anything heavier, gold, uranium, platinum, those are born in something far more violent, supernovas, neutron star collisions, the most powerful explosions in the cosmos. So everything around you, the oxygen you breathe, the calcium in your bones, the carbon in your DNA, all of it comes from the ashes of long-dead stars. But 3I Atlas came from somewhere else. Its chemistry tells us it was forged in a different star, maybe in a different galaxy, under completely different conditions. It's not built like our comets. It's made of different elements, in different ratios, with different thermal properties. That's why it behaves so strangely when it gets near the sun. It's reacting to heat and radiation in a way that doesn't match anything from our system. It's literally alien, not in the sci-fi sense, but in the chemical sense. And that's what makes it so fascinating. When people hear extraterrestrial, they jump straight to technology. But extraterrestrial just means not from Earth. 3I Atlas isn't a machine. It's a messenger. A frozen fragment from a star system we'll never see. Imagine a traveler made of materials no one on Earth has ever touched. A piece of another world drifting silently through the dark for millions of years, finally passing through our sky. That's 3I Atlas. And when it got here, we noticed it flared, it dimmed. It released cyanide and carbon monoxide, gases that are rare but not impossible in our comets. Yet the ratios were all wrong. It didn't fit our models. Astronomers at NASA and the European Space Agency took a closer look. Right now it's on the far side of the Sun, hidden from Earth, but several solar observation satellites are tracking it. So far, everything suggests it's holding together, which is good news. It hasn't fragmented or exploded as some early models predicted. When it comes back around, we'll be watching. Every telescope, every observatory, every space agency will turn its eyes to that tiny glowing dot. Because what it shows us could rewrite what we know about how solar systems form. And that's the beauty of it. Every time an interstellar object passes through our neighborhood, it brings with it a story. A record of where it came from, the minerals inside it, the gases trapped in its ice, the isotopes that make up its crust. All of these are clues, a cosmic fingerprint of another world. And even though it's small and silent and light years from home, it tells us something profound. We're not alone in the story of creation, not in the sense of aliens or spaceships, but in the sense that the universe is full of other places, other suns, other worlds, just as real as ours. Somewhere out there, another civilization might be staring at their version of 3I Atlas, a visitor from our solar system, wondering the same thing we're wondering now. Is this a message from beyond, or just a fragment of cosmic history passing by? Of course, not everyone is so patient. Social media is full of wild theories, claims that NASA is covering something up, or that the US Space Force is tracking an invasion. But that's not how science works. Science takes time. It requires patience. Astronomers aren't hiding anything. They're observing, collecting, comparing. While conspiracy videos chase views, real scientists are out there every night, staring through their telescopes, gathering data photon by photon, searching for the truth, and that truth is already extraordinary enough. Atlas isn't here to attack us. It isn't a probe. It isn't a warning. It's a traveler, a frozen message from the stars drifting across the galaxy for eons until fate brought it here. It's showing us that we're part of something much larger, something interconnected, something alive. When it reemerges from behind the sun, we'll see if it's still behaving badly. Maybe it'll fragment. Maybe it'll glow brighter than before. Or maybe it'll just slip quietly back into the void, leaving us with more questions than answers. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. This small icy wanderer has already changed how we see our place in the universe. It reminds us that the cosmos isn't empty. It's full of stories, travelers, and ancient dust linking every world to every other. So, keep your eyes on the sky. Because 3I Atlas isn't just a comet. It's a reminder, a whisper from the darkness saying, we are not the only ones. And that's a thought worth chasing.